Welcome to the last report card of the Montreal Canadiens, so don't go nowhere. Welcome back to another special edition of the Hockey Nation Live Show. This is your host, Coach Frenchy, directly from the Bell Center. Today, we are going to go through the report card, not only the last quarter of the season, and also the overall report for each player play for the Montreal Canadiens for the season 2020-2021. But before we start, I just want to invite you, don't forget please to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also Facebook page under the Hockey Nation Live Show. And you can find me on the Twitter under code Frenchy 10X. That's where you're going to get everything about the Hockey Nation Live Show. And finally, we want to invite you, don't forget to join our league, the Hockey Nation Live Show, for the Bracket Challenge Playoff 2021 for the NHL. You can go under the bracketchallenge.nhl.com/leagues and /970 or search for the Hockey Nation Live Show. So let's diving, and please, at the end of this video, leave your comments if you agree or disagree with my ranking for each players, and like this video also and share this video with your friends or your family. And I can wait to hear from you guys and after the video. Montreal Canadiens this season have 24-21-11 for 59 points. Their save percentage is .527. They finished fourth in the North Division in NHL. Their goals for, they are 17 in NHL with 2.82 per game. Their goal again is a 2.95, 12 in NHL. Their power play 19.2, 18. And then their PK 78.5, 22nd in NHL. Their shot on the net 31.27 in NHL. That's pretty good. And the shot again, that's good also, 27.9 with 6 in NHL. So I give them for this season a note and a ranking of C-. Tyler Toffoli, new UFA player signed with the Montreal Canadiens, start very strong the first half of the season with 26 points and 28 games. I give him an A+. The third quarter, he struggled a bit more, and 11 games, he got 6 points. And finally, he finished with 44 points, the most than any other player for the Montreal Canadiens. We gave him this time a A+, the highest ranking for any player for the Montreal Canadiens. Jasperi, an amazing, great first half, 25 points and 28 games. We gave him an A+. The next 14 games, he got only 5 points. We dropped him a B. And finally, he played the next 13. He had 12 points, and he came back with a great ranking and final ranking for Jasperi this year with an A. The Brendan Gallagher, this is a malicious, unfortunately he did not finish the season after 35 games, I believe, because an injury broken his wrist. But we gave him at the end A all the way. In 35 games, he has 23 points. 14 goals, that's pretty good. I gave him almost 30 goals again per season. So great from Brendan Gallagher. Jonathan Drouin, obviously, we know the story about, he stopped to play hockey. He need to be, for personal reason, everything like that. We dropped him for 42 games. He has a C-, and then he played only 2 games in the last quarter. He has 0 points. You can see he have a difficult time after the second half. He got a C. Josh Anderson, great start, 16 points at the first half of the season. We give him a B+. The third quarter, he got 6 points and 14 games. We still gave him a B+ with 4 goals. But he struggled at the end with only 2 points the next 13 games. And we gave him for the final ranking a B. Nick Suzuki. He started very well the beginning of the season, 18 points the first half of the season. We give him a B, 5 goals, 13 assists. He struggled a little bit more the next third quarter of the season, but we keep him a B. He got 9 points. He was still pretty much even, and he finished strong with 1 point per game the last quarter, and he finished the season for Nick Suzuki with a A. Congratulations. Corey Perry, the veteran Corey Perry, bring a lot his leadership inside the room. At the first part of the season, he got a B, 5 goals, 5 assists, 10 points. Then the third quarter, he got 6 points. We still give him a B. And finally, for the last quarter, he has another 6 points, 5 points, but still give him a B overall for the season for Corey Perry. Joel Edmondson, another UFA players. The first half of the season, Joel has 8 points. He got a B. The third quarter of the season, he got only 3 points. We dropped him at B minus. And then for the last quarter, he got also 2 points. But he finished the season with a plus 28, the most at any players. We bring him back at B. Shea Weber, unfortunately, he did not finish the season. Because he was hurt. The first part of the season, 12 points, B minus. Then he played the next quarter. He has 6 points. We give him a C minus. He have 0 goal, only 6 up. And then he played only 6 games during the last quarter with only 1 goal. And Shea Weber, we give him a ranking of C minus for the overall year. Thomas Tatar. First half, he has 16 points and 27 game, B minus. The third quarter, Thomas has 9 points, 11 points. We bring him at B plus. And then the last quarter, 9 game, he have 3 points only, and we drop him back for the ranking for Thomas Tatar for the season at B. Next player, Jasperi Kokonemi. First half of the season, he had 15 points at 28, so he was looking for 30 points at the end. We gave him a B minus. Then after that, he got only 4 points for the third quarter. We dropped him at C. And the last quarter of the season, he got only 1 point. Not great for him, to be honest with you, after a good start. And this season, we gave him a C minus. Alexander Romanov, 5 points at the beginning of the first half. We gave him a C plus. Then the third quarter, he got 0 points. We dropped him a C minus. And then the last quarter, he has only 1 assist. And he struggled a lot, to be honest with the second part of the season, and zone coverage on defensive side. And he finished with a C minus. Ben Sharat got hurt during the season. He missed 6 weeks. The first half of the season, he played 25 games, 5 points. We gave him a C. Then after that, the third quarter, he played only 2 games. We still gave him a C. In the last part of the season, he played 14 games. He have 2 points, 2 assists, and we gave him for the season, honestly, the same note at C. Next one, Jake Evans. It was his first full year with the NHL. In the NHL, if he got 5 points the first part of the season, we gave him a C. The third quarter, he got played 10 games. He have 2 points, 2 assists. And finally, for the last quarter, Jake Evans got a C plus. He got, it was a bit messed up right there, but he got 6 points. Good for him. Joel Armia. He played 21 games the first part. He got C. He got hurt after that. He played the third quarter. He played only 6 games. He got another C. And finally, for the last quarter of the season, he has 3 points. And we gave him also for Joel Armia 4 overall this year with the Montreal Canadiens, a C. Brett Kulak, first part of the season, 25 games, 4 points. We gave him a C. The third quarter of the season, he played 13 games. He have 3 points, 1 goal, and 2 assists. We gave him a C. The last quarter of the season, he played 12 games. He has only 1 point, 1 goal, And for overall, Brett Kulak this year with the Montreal Canadiens, he got also a C. Philip Dano, first part of the season, he has 11.28 game. He got a C minus. The third quarter, he have a pretty good one over there. He have 10 point and 14 games. He got B. The last quarter, he got hurt with concussion. He played only 11 game. He had 3 point. And for Philippe Dano, for overall for this season with Montreal Canadiens, unfortunately, he got a B minus. Byron in English. First part of the season, he have 7.27 game. He got a C minus. Third quarter of the season and 14 games, he got 7 point. Good for him. He got a C. And then the last part of the season, he got only 1 point. It's 15 and not 11. He got also a C overall. Arturi Lekonen, first part of the season, 4 point, played 21 game, C minus. Third quarter of the season, he played 11 games. He has 3 point, C minus. The final quarter of the season and 14 games, he has 6 point, best quarter of the year. 4 goals, 2 assists. We gave him for the overall for Arturi Lekonen a C plus. Eric Saul joined the team during the third quarter. He had 8 games. He had 1 goal, 1 point. We gave him a D. Finally, for the last quarter with the Montreal Canadiens, he played the full 14 games. He have only 1 assist for 2 points. And overall, with the Montreal Canadiens, for the second part, he had 22 games. We gave him a D. Next player. A couple of players did not get a full report. Xavier Ouellet, a D. Michael Frolic, C minus. Eric Gustafsson, a D. John Merrill, C minus. Cole Caulfield, a grade B with 3 goals. A Caden Primo, C minus. So this is all the player was with not many games with the Montreal Canadiens. Carey Price, first part of the season, 19 game. We gave him a C plus. The third quarter of the season, he played only 5 games, and we gave him a C plus. And the final, he was hurt with concussion. He played only 1 game, and overall this year with Carey Price with the Montreal Canadiens, he got a C plus. Jake Allen, the winner of the Trophy Jacques Beauchamp for the Montreal Canadiens. First part of the season, we gave him a B plus. He played 10 games. The third quarter, he played more because Carey Price got hurt. He got that one a B plus. Finally, he played 12 of the 14 game at the end of the 10 of the 14 game at the end of the season, and he finished with 2.68.907 for Jake Allen. This year, we gave him for overall a B minus. The management, the coach, Coach Ducharme, this year we gave him an overall after he took the spot at Claude Julien. We gave him a C. And the general manager with the Montreal Canadiens for his 9th season, Marc Bergevin. He would make a good chance at the beginning of the season with Edmondson, Allen, Toffoli, and Anderson. We gave him this year a B minus. Overall, he did pretty good. I think during the trade deadline, he didn't do well. But, we have to be honest. I believe he did pretty good for the Montreal Canadiens. This concludes, my friend, the report card of the Montreal Canadiens for the season. So hopefully you enjoy it. Please don't forget to leave your comments and like this video. And we invite you to check our YouTube channel. We have more video about something around the league, the NHL. I think it would be a great place to stop by and to hear more about the Hockey Nation live show. And finally, like we like to do at the end of each video, if you are new, you're going to hear this. But if you are not new, you know what's coming, because what, coach? You have greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, great day, everybody. Bonne journée, mes amis. On se reparle plus tard.